Good morning, everyone. Yesterday is our last topic about area. So for today, we are going to jump on another topic, which is on block 27 that talks about pictographs and probabilities. Our aim for today is we will going to show data on a table. But before we start our lesson, I want you to remember this. Okay. I know that you already encountered that kind of bar. Or what do you call that? I have a secret language. Each bar stands for or equivalent for 1. So, how many or what is the number of the left side? If we count it like this, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. So, since there are 4 bars, these 4 bars is equivalent to number 4. How about this side? If we count this, 1, 2, 3, 4, including the bar that cross the 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, meaning these bars is equivalent to 5. And this is what we call tally marks. Tally marks is used for table or in organizing a table. Since our lesson for today is about organizing data. Now, I want you to look on the table. Okay. Each table has a title. And the title of this table is at the top of this. So, the title is favorite subject. If you can observe, the table is divided into 3 parts. The subject, the tally marks, just what I showed you earlier, and the number of students. Okay. Now, imagine that I have students who responded, or I asked them to choose what are the subjects that they like or their favorite subject. And each one of them respond. And this is the tally marks of those students who choose their favorite subject. Okay, in math, if we will count, since each bar is equivalent to 1, if we will count the tally marks for the math subject, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Meaning, there are 8 students that chose math as their favorite subject. How about in English? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In English, there are 6 students. And in science, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 students on science. And on the last subject, which is art, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now, on our table, we can see that there are lots of students who chose art as their favorite subject, while science is the what do you mean by that? Not that favorite, but there are few that chose science as their favorite subject. Okay, how did we put tally marks for each subject? Okay, we put tally marks on that table, of course, if we will count the respondent or the one who chose their favorite subject based on the subject that they chose. Next, how did we find the total number of students that voted for each subject? Of course, we can know, or we can only count, we should count the tally marks to know the number of students that chose different subject as their favorite subject. That's the only way for you to know the number of students by just counting the tally marks. It will be easy for you since the tally marks is already given. But if you will organize the data, you need to count how many students choose math as their favorite subjects. And you will use tally marks before writing the number of students. Did you understand? Okay, I hope you understand. Next question, how can we organize data in the table using tally marks? We first identify the objects or items we have to organize. In this table, the items or object that we organize or we need to organize are the different subjects. Okay? And write their titles in each column of the table. Here, just like this, we write the different subject. We use tally marks to find the number for each object. Yan. See? Finally, we count the tally marks to find the total number of objects or items of one kind in each line. Yan. We just count the tally marks before writing the number of students. That's how it works. Okay, I have here another table for you. Let me remove this. Yan. Okay. Of course, we need to know first what is this table all about. To find that out, we need to check or to observe the title of the table. And the title of the table is the test scores. Okay? So, this table talks about the test scores of the students. The given table shows the score of students in a test. The first column shows the scores and the second column shows the number of students who got those scores in the test. So, the first column is about the scores of the student. Like for example, who got 2, who got 3, who got 5, who got 7, or who got 8. And the second column is about the number of students who got 2 as their scores, who got 3 as their scores, who got 5 as their scores, or who got 7 or who got 8 as their scores. How will it works? Like for example, the students who got scores of 5 on their test is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Meaning there are 5 students who got 5 on their test scores as their scores. Another, how many students got 2 on their test scores? Of course, we will count how many got 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So meaning there are 4 students who got 2 as their test scores. We can find out the most common score in the class. The most common score in the class is 3 because it has the highest number of students who got that score. Because it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 compared to other scores. And the least common score in the class. So what is the least common score in the class? The least common score, if we will observe the table, this number of students has the least. So there are 1, 2, 3, meaning there are only 3 students who got 8 as their score in their test. Okay, again, thank you for watching our online videos, and I hope you will get our lesson for today about organizing data.